Let's begin with our top stories. A new chapter has opened for the regulation of traditional medicine in Cameroon following the installation of the executives of the National Bureau of the Higher Council of Traditional Medicine, marking a major step towards the structuring and the supervision of the sector. This comes at a time when President Paul Biya signed a decree officially recognizing traditional medicine in Cameroon. And in sports football, the 2025-2026 MTN 81 football season returns this weekend after a 4-month hiatus. Juicy fixtures will include Unisport of Bafang and Aigle Royal of the Menua, who will face up in a West Regional Derby at the Bafang Municipal Stadium tomorrow, Saturday, the 24th of January 2026 in the opening game. These are the stories that will lead us in tonight's 6:30 p.m. newscast. Stay with us for details. It's my pleasure meeting you again tonight on the 6:30 p.m. newscast. My name is Fabrice Kedinga. We are broadcasting live from Cameroon's political capital, Yaoundé. Let's begin the news straight away. A new chapter has opened for the regulation of traditional medicine in Cameroon. The Higher Council of Traditional Medicine is now officially operational following the installation of its National Executive Bureau yesterday, January 22nd in Yaoundé. This marks a major step towards the structuring and the supervision of the sector. Details of this story with Micheline Biloa.
12 members were officially sworn in to steer the council's activities nationwide. The installation ceremony was presided over by the Secretary General of the Governor's Office for the Central Region, Simon Gislain Estil, acting on behalf of the governor. In his address, the representative of the Governor's Office called on members to demonstrate integrity and professionalism throughout their mandate.
We came to encourage them, to encourage all the traditional practitioners, all the traditional healers to be serious, in their practices, so that we can have more consideration in what they are doing, so that they can give their major share to the health of the community.
For members of COSMETRAC, the council's mission is clear: organize, regulate, and promote traditional medicine while protecting public health.
We are here now to represent Papa. We are representing Papa is Somba. When I started growing with this my talent of medicine, I discovered Papa is Somba through my father, Professor Daniel Lantum Inone. He told me, I make my medicine, I don't make the way you make. Follow this, my brother. And I follow Papa. I've been with Papa for 21 years, and he has been telling me, if I die, don't leave this. That is why we are here today, to tell the world that Papa is not dead. We are going to start from where Papa has lived, and we will go so far to live to the 4th generation what Papa has taught us.
Beyond regulation, the council is expected to contribute to research, documentation, and collaboration with conventional medical institutions.
I know that many people will see me and they will know that what I've been doing is right. That is first education. As we are going back, we are going to put in order to get all the traditional healers, to train them and tell them what they're supposed to do and make them to register so that they can be obeying the law that the government has given to us.
The operationalization of COSMETRAC is seen as a decisive step toward integrating traditional medicine into Cameroon's health system while ensuring standards and accountability.
To Boya now, after more than 40 years without a traditionally recognized ruler, Upper Bokova village in Boya subdivision, southwest region of Cameroon, has entered a new chapter with the designation of a new chief. His Royal Majesty Chief Barrister Ebe Nyoki Evanjo was unanimously chosen by the village kingmakers, marking the end of a 44-year vacancy on the throne and sparking widespread celebration across the community, as we share in the following report. After more than 4 decades without a traditionally recognized ruler, the people of Upper Bokova village in Boya subdivision, southwest region of Cameroon, have a new chief. His Royal Majesty Chief Barrister Abel Nyoki Evanjo was designated chief-elect of Upper Bokova during consultative talks held in Boya on Thursday, January 22, 2026. Upper Bokova is notably the village of former Prime Minister Peter Mafani Musonge. The designation ceremony took place in the presence of the Divisional Officer of Boya, Dr. Abba Abdurrahman, and other administrative authorities. The kingmakers of the village unanimously chose Barrister Abel Nyoki Evanjo as the rightful heir to the throne, bringing an end to a 44-year period without a traditionally recognized ruler. The announcement was met with jubilation across Upper Bokova as villagers poured into the streets to celebrate what many describe as the dawn of a new era for their community. Speaking to the press shortly after his designation, His Royal Majesty Chief Barrister Abel Nyoki Evanjo expressed profound gratitude to the kingmakers, traditional authorities, administrative officials, and the entire population of Upper Bokova for the confidence reposed in him.
I want to give special appreciation to the notables and the kingmakers of Upper Bokova village who make up the families which comprise Upper Bokova village. I want to thank them so much for their sincerity, their fairness, and their honesty. I want to thank especially also the administration for their acumen, intelligence.
The new chief called on all sons and daughters of the village as well as development partners to put hands on deck in order to foster unity, peace and sustainable development in Upper Bokova.
We all should work together in unity to build up our village. The village Upper Bokova is a village of reference. This village has produced a prime minister in this country, His Excellency Peter Mafani Musonge. So that should tell you that it is not a village to joke with. It is a village of reference.
Even before his designation, Barrister Abel Nyoki Evanjo had distinguished himself through several philanthropic initiatives in the community. 4 months ago, he distributed didactic materials and provided financial assistance to over 165 children at the basic, secondary and university levels. Villagers have welcomed his ascension with enthusiasm, describing him as a true king of Upper Bokova and expressing optimism about the future of the village under his leadership. His Royal Majesty Chief Barrister Abel Nyoki Evanjo is expected to unite the entire community and serve as a vital link between the living, the ancestors, and the cultural heritage of Upper Bokova. And on to this obituary, Cameroon is mourning following the death of Laurentine Kouamfege, a seasoned politician and former lawmaker who passed away yesterday, January 22, 2026, in Yaoundé. A woman of conviction and strong voice, she leaves behind a legacy marked by public service, advocacy, and unwavering commitment to national life. Micheline Biloam looks back at the career of this distinctive woman.
Born Laurentine Kouamfege, widely known as Laurentine Bede, she was a prominent figure in Cameroonian politics. Her political journey began at the grassroots within the municipal council before she rose to prominence in 2002 as mayor of Soa in the Mefuena-Famba division of the Central region. Her career took a national turn in June 2012 when she entered the National Assembly during the 9th legislature. There, she distinguished herself as an active member of the Foreign Affairs Commission, a role she held continuously until 2024. On March 10, 2020, Laurentine Bede was honored as Dean by age during the opening of the parliamentary session. Beyond the hemicycle, she was a strong advocate for women participation in governance, notably through the Démocratie Féminine initiative, which mobilized women from across the country. In March 2024, she made headlines with a bold speech criticizing parliamentary inertia and absenteeism. Married in 1971 to Professor Joseph Mede, former Minister of Public Health, she was a mother of 6. Her husband passed away in 2019. Laurentine Kwafegu exits the stage, leaving the image of a woman who dared to speak, act, and lead.
And may also rest in perfect peace. On to something else. In a move to boost urban infrastructure and improved mobility, the mayor of the city of Yaoundé has received a significant batch of road construction and maintenance equipment. This marks a major step in strengthening the municipality's operational capacity and modernizing the city's road network, as we hear in the following report by Jackie Yebele.
The mayor of the city of Yaoundé has officially received a significant batch of equipment dedicated to the construction and maintenance of urban roads in a move aimed at strengthening the operational capacity of the city council and improving the road network of Cameroon's political capital. The handover ceremony marked an important step in the municipality's effort to modernize urban infrastructure and address long-standing concerns related to mobility and road quality within the city. The equipment received includes a road finisher, a bitumen tank, as well as other essential technical machinery required for road construction and maintenance works. The equipment was presented by Steve & Co. Company, a firm specialized in the supply of road infrastructure equipment. According to municipal authorities, this acquisition is part of a broader strategy to modernize urban infrastructure and provide sustainable solutions to the challenges of deteriorating roads and increasing traffic pressure in Yaoundé. The new machinery is expected to significantly accelerate roadworks, improve construction quality, and reduce execution timelines. City officials further indicated that the availability of modern and efficient equipment will enable the council to better plan and implement road projects while ensuring greater durability and safety for road users. This initiative reflects the determination of the Yaoundé City Council to equip itself with high-performance tools capable of supporting urban development and delivering safer, more reliable and more sustainable road infrastructure to residents and commuters.
This news is coming to you from the Central News Desk of B News 1 in Yaoundé, Cameroon's political capital. Let's now go foreign and first to Guinea-Bissau, where the government has suspended a clinical trial of hepatitis vaccine over ethical and regulatory concerns. Elsewhere, South Africa is temporarily stepping back from G20 activities amid tensions with the United States after President Donald Trump skipped the G20 meeting hosted by Pretoria in November. We have a compilation of the foreign news roundup with Micheline Biloa.
Guinea-Bissau has suspended a clinical trial of an experimental hepatitis vaccine following concerns raised by health authorities and civil society groups. Officials say the decision is precautionary pending further assessment of ethical standards, consent procedures, and safety protocols. The trial, conducted with international partners, had sparked controversy over transparency and the protection of participants. The government insists the suspension does not mean the vaccine is unsafe, but says public trust and regulatory compliance must come first. South Africa has announced a temporary withdrawal from G20 activities amid growing diplomatic tensions with the United States. The decision follows disagreement with Washington, compounded by former President Donald Trump's absence from the G20 meeting hosted by South Africa in November. Pretoria says the post is meant to reassess its engagement while defending national interests, stressing that it remains committed to multilateralism. Analysts warn the move could affect coordination on global economic and development issues if tensions persist. In the context of war in Ukraine, Russian President Vladimir Putin has met with the United States Special Envoy Kate Kellogg as diplomatic contacts continue despite ongoing fighting. According to officials, discussions focus on security concerns and possible avenues for dialogue between Moscow and Washington. No concrete breakthrough was announced, but both sides described the meeting as a way to keep communication channels open amid international pressure for progress toward de-escalation.
Thank you, Michelle. And now in sports, the 2025-2026 MTN Elite One football season in Cameroon will resume this weekend after a 5-month break. The opening match will be Unisport of Bafang against Aigle Royal of the Menoir, two teams from the West region, tomorrow, Saturday, January 24, at the Bafang Municipal Stadium. Benjamin Afanui presents tomorrow's toughest games.
The 2025-2026 MTN Elite One Championships rolls to life this weekend, and football fans across Cameroon are bracing for a thrilling start to the new season. The curtain raisers take place on Saturday, January 24th at the Stade Municipal de Bafang, where Unisport de Bafang hosts Aigle Royal de la Menu in what promises to be a Fairy West Nation derby. Both sides are newly promoted and eager to prove they belong among the elite. For Unisport, playing at home offers the perfect stage to set the tone for their campaign, while Aigle Royal will be determined to spoil the party and announce their return to top-flight football in style. Action continues on Sunday, January 25th, with one of the weekend's headline clashes. An Anglophone derby between Victoria United FC and WPD, Social Football Club of Bamenda, at the historic Centenary Stadium in Limbe. The encounter brings together two proud clubs with passionate fan bases and a history of intense battles. Victoria United will be looking to capitalize on home support, while PWD Bamenda aims to start strong on the road. Another major attraction of the opening weekend sees Cotton Sport of Garoua, one of Cameroon's most successful clubs, face a stern test against defending champions Colombie Sportive du Sud. Cotton Sport, who have gone 2 seasons without lifting a trophy, will be desperate to signal a return to dominance. But Colombe, fresh from their title triumph, will be taken to show their last season's success was not flawed. With derbies, renewed rivals, and title ambitions already in play, the new MTN Elite One season is kicking off with drama, pride, and high expectations.
To Bamenda now, PWD Social Football Club of Bamenda have been fine-tuning tactics at the Ntafi Proximity Stadium at Up Station ahead of the commencement of the new football season. Their head coach says the Abakwa boys are fit as the season begins on Sunday. The Abakwa boys will travel to Limbe to face Victoria United alias Opopo in their match day 1. We have details in the following report. Players and officials of PWD Social Football Club of Bamenda are putting the final touches to their preparations ahead of the new MTN Elite One season, which kicks off this weekend. The Abakwa boys have been holding intensive training sessions at the Ntafi Proximity Stadium in Upstation Bamenda, fine-tuning tactics and building team chemistry under the guidance of their new head coach. According to the coach, the squad is in high spirits and ready to compete strongly this season.
Even that we started the pre-season about almost 2 months today. After several evaluations, different tests that we have done on the players physically, we think that they are ready. We have also worked on technical and tactical aspects of the team. We still have some little lapses in that domain. We are still working on that so that by Sunday when we have our first match, the players should be ready. Psychologically, they are also in good shape because apart from the concentration and everything that they need internally, externally, management is putting everything in place to ensure that before our first game, everybody should be highly motivated. With the series of friendly matches that we have also played, I can conclude that we are like 95% ready to begin the championship.
As part of their build-up, PWD Bamenda played 5 friendly matches, scoring an impressive 19 goals while conceding just 4 and keeping 2 clean sheets, a performance that reflects both attacking sharpness and growing defensive stability. The team captain has called on football lovers across the Northwest region to rally behind the club throughout the campaign, emphasizing that the players are determined to make their supporters proud.
Once the population, they should be there for us, and we promise that we'll give them the result back home at the field.
PWD Social Football Club of Bamenda will begin their season with the challenging away fixtures on Sunday, January 25, when they travel to Limbe to face Victoria United. Last season, PWD of Bamenda finished 8th in the league standings recording 8 wins, 15 draws and 7 defeats in 30 matches. With renewed motivation and preparation, the Abakwa boys are hoping to improve on that performance and make a strong impact this term. That's the end of the news from Yaoundé. Join Surya Kono at 7:30 p.m. for the news in the French language. From the entire news desk in Yaoundé, my name is Fabrice Kedinga. Until we meet again, God bless Cameroon. Good night.